Morning, everybody. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. It's it's sunny out, and a lot of the snow melted, and it's like 42 degrees out, and it almost feels like a nice spring day, which spring is my favorite season. It's a hopeful feeling, and I honestly, I am a totally different person the rest of the year. It's just, winter gets me in a bad way. It really affects me. But had to run home because I forgot my, I hate saying this, I forgot my EpiPen, and they won't give me my shots without it, so I had to run home to grab it. But luckily I made it home with plenty of time. So good morning, Mr. Bruce. How you feeling today? You still kind of struggling. You home a little better? I don't know, man. Here's my stupid EpiPen. Had to come back home just for this little thing. What a life. Well, since I have a little bit of extra time, I'm gonna unpack all my goodies because I haven't really been home for a couple days. Refill the water. I did really good with my water yesterday, and I can feel it. I think I needed that one day where I just kind of went ham and just drank a lot, and I think I finally did it. So hopefully, I don't want to speak too soon, we're on the right path. So got home just in time to turn right back around and hit the road. When I get back, I'll have a little bit of time in between that and therapy, hoping to upload my files and video clips from yesterday into the editing software so they can at least pre-process and get some of the waiting work out of the way so that when I get back, I'm able to just hopefully get it done fast. We will see though, you know how things go with me sometimes. But I'm actually gonna leave you guys here while I'm gone, so I'll check back in with you after I get poked. That sounded wrong. After I get my shots. Alrighty, on our way to therapy. Just got in between my shots and therapy, I was able to get the daily video posted, well, recorded. And I did My Way, which I love the song. I love Frank's version, I love Elvis's version, obviously. But it's a tough one to sing, especially because yesterday was the first day it kind of started feeling half normal. Probably ease back into it, but whoops. So I'm gonna keep drinking the water. But a guy I went to high school with had requested it, and I wanted to make it happen for him. And I knew if I didn't do it now, I wasn't gonna do it, because as soon as I get home, I'm editing my video, catching up the laundry, doing all sorts of stuff. We'll get into that later, don't worry. But we do have our open mic tonight, which will be fun. You know the drill. Have a little setup, tear down type of thing going on. But yeah, just gonna head on over to therapy now, try and be present in this moment so that I can get on to the next things that I have to be doing. My vocal processor, I should have ordered it earlier because I didn't think about it. Tonight would be like a perfect night to mess around with it. But you can't be mad at one day shipping. I mean, no matter when it comes, one day is cool. I just should have ordered it a little sooner so it'd come tonight, but oh well. All right, so just got out of therapy, got back home. It was actually a pretty good session. She had me talking about, or figuring out, what my values are. And I guess I've always had, in my mind, values and priorities. They were kind of synonymous with each other because I don't know, you kind of think of it like, okay, so like I want to make it in music, and what's going to help me get there? I want to have good relationships with my family and with my girlfriend and with the people I meet. I want to be a light in people's life, not an anchor. Well, what's going to help me get there? So you kind of think about that, but you never really take the time to narrow it down to these certain things. Like the things on the card she had me looking at was like mindfulness and compassion and those kind of qualities. And it's just kind of cool because I've never really separated the two like that. And I thought maybe it would be good food for thought for you guys, but also for myself in the future, just to see where we are with our discovery of what is important to us and where our heart lies. And I know as you go through life, things can change and your values can always go different directions. Your priorities will change and they'll kind of change together. But I just thought it was really cool. I thought maybe you guys would like to think about it too. But all that being said, now I'm just waiting for my first cup of coffee for the day, by the way. It is 12:30 almost, and I've been up for a while, and this is my first cup. I drank a Gatorade first, and then I drank water. which might be the new way I might have to do things. I want to get so that I don't depend on caffeine. And 1 cup of coffee is way better than it used to be for me. It used to be energy drinks out the ass, but now I keep it back. And so I feel a little better. Hope it'll help me eat, all that stuff. But waiting for that to brew. I got about 2 hours and 15 minutes to get some stuff done before I have to go get Ella from school. After that, then you'll just have to wait and see what we do. All right, got Ella, she's off to dance. A little bit of drama there, not from Ella, just a whole different story. And now I got a couple minutes in between when I need to get ready and when I'm gonna head to the open mic. But in the process of all of that, our vocal processor was delivered. So I thought we'd do another installment of unboxing with Austin. I still don't know how to get a good overhead shot. I'm gonna try again with this, but this is the Boss VE22. This is the thing that I'm trying out to see if it gives me the utility that I need in my live rig. So, let's open this puppy up. So, as you saw, not too many frills with the unboxing experience. I don't really expect that from Boss. They just kind of get the shit out there and say you deal with it. But they do at least give you 4 AA batteries, which is pretty cool. And then you got the processor itself, which I'm glad it's a little smaller than I was thinking, just because I don't have a ton of space on my pedal board, and that's kind of where I was planning to keep it. So now I don't have to move around as much as I was thinking I was going to have to. It can run on batteries, but with as much as it's doing, and I think it needs it doesn't say how much power it needs, but we'll figure that out. And usual books and shit, but unfortunately on this one, probably gonna have to read them because there's a lot going on. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put the batteries in for now, and I'm going to try my best to set it up just here with my recording mic and mess around with a little bit of the effects. And there's a MIDI out possibility, so I'll probably just do that through my phone and take a little video there, and we will give you a little bit of an idea of sound and effects, and also give me a chance to mess around with it before I take it to the open mic to have a better idea of what I'm dealing with, because I'm hoping, I guess why I got this one, should just be able to set it and forget it. So we'll check back in and see how true that is. Alrighty, what's up guys? I apologize, I lied to you. It took me a little longer to figure that thing out than I thought, and by the time I did, I had to get in the shower and get ready to go. But it's really freaking cool, and I'm excited to show it all to you guys once I get a better handle on all of it. But tonight, like I said, is a great time to test it out, especially for a lot of the things that I'm wanting to use it for, such as the reverb. Slight delay, just to add a little thickness to my voice on certain songs. I don't want to be ear rapey to the fine people listening. Obviously the compressor, which I guess I thought it was gonna have like some type of a thing to change threshold, attack, release, those kind of things, but it's just one line compression, and you just from 0 to 100 all these values go. So it'll be a question of dialing all that in. I'm not looking to squash everything down, I just want to pick up some of the low and knock off some of the high. Just a nice little thing, but it's got cool EQ settings on it and a whole bunch of other stuff that I will probably never use, which sucks that I had to buy it all. But long story short, I'm excited to test it out. So we're heading to the open mic now. It may just be me for a while, which is honestly good, because I think I'm finally starting to get somewhere with my voice, and I need to break it in and really just use it for a while now. Those weeks I don't have gigs, it really is rough to get back. So we'll see what happens. Do a little montage, load, unload. You know how we do. How you guys doing? I'm doing all right. It was wild open mic. A lot of crazy shit went down. Nothing bad, but it was cool. We got guy came back. He was there a few open mics ago. Real nice guy. And then we had Cliff come, which was always cool. And a new guy, Richard Whites. Freaking amazing. Everything. Voice, style, guitar playing, just great. I guess he loves Jeff Buckley. most people, you say Jeff Buckley, they're like, I don't know. If they do know, it's the Hallelujah song guy. No. But he knew him, regularly plays Jeff Buckley, and willingly played Lover, You Should Have Come Over For Me Tonight. I had freaking goosebumps, man. The guy pulled it off like it was nothing. It was incredible. But yeah, I had a good time. Good crowd showed up. Good crowd of players showed up as well. Started singing. I was finally doing better, as like we talked about, with the water and feeling good here, and I just started singing, and it was like razor blades again, man. It started hurting. It hurts to talk now. I don't know what happened, man. It's just all dry and crackly. It's getting a little frustrating, but it is what it is. We learn how to manage through. I'm just tired now. Gotta run an errand before I head home and put this one to bed, man. Could probably use that. But thank you guys for coming along on another day with me. I got a lot of work to do. I'm glad that he came. I'm glad Richard came. He was amazing, dude. I'm so glad I got to hear him. But when you see stuff like that, it just kind of shows how far you have to go. And he's somebody who, I mean, he's 44, I guess, and he still has a day job. And I don't know what his personal story was. I got as much of it as I could because he just fascinated me. But somebody like that was never able to make it, man. The hell kind of chance do I stand? But I can't let myself think like that. If I start thinking like that, it gets demoralizing. So keep a hopeful optimism, almost like a blissful ignorance to what bad could happen, all the negative, and just keep pushing your way forward. And that's what we're gonna do. This, again, depressing, I'm sorry, but it's the reality, man. It's just, you do anything like this that's so up in the air, and anytime you see anybody that's better than you, it just gets you thinking. But I'm glad. I don't want that to be lost. I'm so glad I got to see him. I'm so glad I got to hear him. I'm so glad I got to meet him. I'm glad everybody else came out. And I'm glad because I know it's gonna make me better. So here's to getting better. You guys have a great rest of your night. I'll catch you in the morning.